Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's the Tenpai deck list. I got second place. The only person I lost to was the person who got first place, and they were playing Ritual Beast.
And what is your main deck?
40 cards. I play 3 Pydra, 3 Chandra, 2 Fadra. 2 Fadra is mandatory now. I actually hate this card so much, but you have to play 2. 2 Jinroku, just in case you draw one. It's stable for most of your combos, and you can activate in draw phase if you search off common. I play 1 Dora. I'm pretty sure 1 Dora is like all you need. You could bump it up to 2 if you want to run more engine, but I don't like it. 3 common, obviously. Usually use this to search Jinroku in the draw phase or activate it in battle. And then I run for field spells. I run 1 second summoning, obviously because it's limited now. 1 terraforming and 2, whatever this card's name is.
There's
Prosperity.
Yeah, field spell Prosperity.
I think it's good, but I think it's a little overrated. And I don't run set rotation because I think the card's bad in general.
How do you feel about multi-universe?
I don't know. I'll have to do some more testing with it. I'll pull up the card here in a second, but I don't really like it too much. And obviously I play 1 Pot of Prosperity. It's just free. It's free real estate. For the hand traps and non-engine, I play 3 Shifter, 3 Droll, 3 Nib, 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, 1 Mag. If you're playing Fender, I wouldn't recommend running Mag, but it's just too good of a combo with Jinroku to not run. And then also run 2 Darkhold, 2 Regeki, and 1 Called By.
I think this is the better version over the Kashtira.
Yeah, the Kashtira version is pretty slow. I honestly like the Dragunity combo one. I think I'm going to do a deck list on that next. It's pretty good. I overall like it because you end on a lot more and it can go second a lot better if you run a lot of board breakers.
And what were your matchups?
I played against Ritual Beast, Branded.
If you'd had out the Protos, you wouldn't have had any problem with that.
If I hadn't out the Protoss, I'd have been fine. The Protoss was the only thing that kind of killed me.
Have you thought about siding Solemn Warnings, you said?
Speaking of side, I'll show my side deck now.
Sure.
I run 3 Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood.
Great
It
card.
kind of carried me through most of my games in time. I run 1 Kwakimiru.
Great card.
This is a great card. It stops the Ritual Beast from getting out Colossus if they don't know how to. And it stops a lot of decks in general. Kills you Bell. Hurts Branded a lot. And also side 3 Droplet. This is a mandatory side or main. You can honestly side the Shifters and main Droplet. Droplet's such a good card right now, especially paired with Regeki. It breaks any board. Also run 3 Cosmic Cyclone. It's mandatory right now because there's a lot of decks that run field spells. Their field spells are pretty prominent.
And you'll be seeing a lot of Labyrinth.
Yeah, Labyrinth's gonna be
with the reprints.
Yeah, the reprints are kind of crazy in the 10s. I run 2 Thrust, 1 Harpies, and then 2 Storm Mirror Force. This card actually came up a lot. It's really good. I resolved it 3 times, and each time my opponent rage quit. It was actually crazy.
That's awesome. And if you were to side Solemn Warnings, what would you take out? We talked about that for the Protos.
I'd probably take out these 3, and then I'd probably just main the Harpies now in this format.
Gotcha.
And I would take out 1 of the Prosperity Field spell.
Yep.
For the Harpies.
I see that. And what about your extra deck?
For the extra.
And the Branded matchup he had was actually been my only loss in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, and his deck list will be up on the channel. I run 2 Bident. If you don't run 2 of these, you're just playing the deck wrong, in my opinion. You run 2 of these, just in case you play Kashtira. Trident's mandatory, and you have no excuse not to have it now because of the 10 reprint.
You don't have to ask your friends anymore.
Yeah. It also, Dispatter is a really good option, especially if you want to play Fenners. It's actually crazy, and it pairs really well with Shifter. I play 1 Meteor Burst, even though I didn't summon it once. It's only good for the mirror. 1 Q-Belt, it's mandatory. I used it like once every duel probably. Black Rose, the most underrated card in the deck. It's probably the best synchro in the deck. It's
I agree with that.
Extremely good. Even with the field spell limited, you still want to activate the field spell and use it. It's a fire dragon, and they can't do anything about it.
And that's a cool copy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They kind of just gotta let it happen. I also play 1 Moonlit for Ubel, and it's also just like a good
Removal.
Yeah, it's good removal in general. I also play 1 Samurai Destroyer. It's mandatory with Ubel in the format. And then for the links, I only run 4. I run 2 Spheres, 1 Fire Charmer, 1 Doolittle, and also run a Promethean Princess, but my friend is currently borrowing it for their Fire King deck.
Yeah, and I would say the 1 card you said you didn't even summon, you'll probably take out Pedestrian because you're being nice and let your brother borrow it.
Yeah. So,
That's
yeah,
probably
Promethean
SP.
Princess is in here. This is only 14 cards.
Yep.
But my friend is currently borrowing it for his deck, so it's
You're
currently not
welcome,
in
Cody.
here. Yeah. My favorite card in the deck, It's my side. No, it's not. It's at the bottom. I really like this card on the side. It's definitely one of the best side deck cards right now. It's really underrated.
And no one sees that coming.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the same thing I see in Magic Cylinder in 2024, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, we got one guy that plays anime at our locals in front of Roberto.
Yes.
But
if you resolve that, you just win.
yeah, it's really crazy. And there's not really too many outs to it unless they have an Omni. And Nib's honestly really good. People are sleeping on it right now. But I just think we're going to see it more, especially with the new Primal Being. But
Really good card.
it's really, really good. I think around 18 hand traps, 19 including mag. That's probably enough. And then the 2 Regeki, 2 Dark Hole. Honestly, you could bump each of these up to 3 now. Especially if you're not running the Mulch Army, which I don't like the Water Mulch Army. You might as well just wait until the new one comes out unless you're playing regionals or something, like borrow them from a friend. Is they're way too expensive for what they do now. It's not even worth it. It's like a +1 at max. But I'm probably gonna bump these up to 3. For the
What do you
next
find
time
yourself siding out the most in the main?
Shifter
Shifter.
and Droll.
Gotcha.
This some decks that just don't hurt.
And
And I'll also side out 1 Fodder if I'm doing good second.
And I
There's no
think
point having
Joel's
that.
kind of like,
Also side those out a lot.
Hmm.
For decks that I don't need that much consistency against, or it wasn't a problem.
gotcha.
I honestly think you can just cut the two of these for these two.
Maybe. I think right now you
Maybe.
need them.
I mean, maybe. Also, you could move the thrust to the main instead of
Sure.
2 each of these. You could run
To get the terraform.
these 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like having the board breakers in here. It's also really good. These are like probably the best board breakers of the format, especially paired with like Droplet on the side. I think it's probably really good. And even if you search this off with the Rust, it forces them to like get a lot of
100%.
removal for it. They just have to like completely do like a 180 on their plays and be like, yeah, I can't let that happen. This is where they're gonna do, just like not attack. I mean, they're playing Runic, I guess.
Right.
Also, if you want to side the Sangan Trap, I would only use it against Runic because you can skip their whole turn because it skips their battle, which skips their main phase too. And if you skip their main phase, it skips their whole turn.
Which is
besides their
insane.
draw, standby, and end. So it's basically their whole turn just gone. I won't say it stops everything because they can still do a little bit in standby.
What do you do against Voiceless? That's previously a tough matchup for this deck.
That card is good against Voiceless. Because, I mean, you waste their Omni usually. Droplet's good against
insane against
Voiceless.
Voiceless.
Kawaki Mirror is good against Voiceless. Cosmic can be good against Voiceless.
Any out at all, you just dismantle that.
I mean, the 18 hand traps also kind of do with Voiceless. Until that new level 10 deck comes out, the 18 hand traps should be enough in the main.
Cool.
There's a lot of powerful decks coming out, but right now I think this is probably like one of the best versions of the Tenpai deck. The combo version is just like way too unnecessary right now, but I will try it. It seems pretty fun. But I'm definitely bumping these up to 3 each.
Sweet.
That's it for the deck profile. I'll try to get a combo guide out soon. I say that like every video and then don't, but I promise I will this time.
Lazy high school teenager. That's what
Oh
happens.
yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching. Have a blessed day.
Peace.